Hey guys, Matt here with AZUB. If you're anything like me, you like your stuff. You like to carry your stuff with you when you're on your tours. And if you have a 26-inch rear wheel, sometimes you feel a little bit limited in carrying your stuff. Either the rack doesn't support all the panniers that you carry, or you feel that if you load too much at that height over your rear 26-inch wheel, you're gonna raise the center of balance and you're gonna have an uncomfortable ride, or you're gonna worry about tipping over. I'm here to introduce you to the King Carrier Rack. And I tell you what, it is appropriately named because this is the king of racks. It has been designed with a lot of functionality to accommodate all of your bags in a manner that does not disrupt the center of balance much, and that can be collapsed down into a very small size. So without further ado, let's talk about the King Carrier Rack from AZUB. The King Carrier Rack mounts just like any other rack on a rear suspension trike. It has been designed to accept the full motion that is possible in the rear end and not conflict with the movement of the rear wheel, but also allow you to store smaller bags, larger bags, top bags, all the way around. Now the King Carrier Rack has a bunch of mounting possibilities. There's a rail down low, there's a long rail up high, and then it's separated by a top rack. The reason you have this separation is that normally you would want to hook your top bag on the top edge of the rack. So they allow you to have this secondary rail that allows you to get a little bit lower. Everything is about bringing the center of balance down as much as possible so you're not way up high. So let's just connect the bag to the lower edge of the rack. This is quite nice because you actually have access to the bag when you're sitting in the chair. You can reach back and access it if you want. But the cool thing about this is it allows you to store something a little lower and then a little bit higher, and then also use that area over the tire. So we've got the smaller bag, but let's add a little bit of a bigger one. So check this out. We've got a larger bag here, a smaller bag here, and then if you really wanted to, you could add a bag on the top, maybe even a couple if you wanted to, and suddenly you have a really versatile rack. And then this bag, obviously you would load with the most heavy stuff, down low as possible, put your lighter stuff up here, and then put your as light as possible stuff over the rear wheel. But let's say you've got a nice big bag like me. We'll put my touring bags on this rack and see how they look. Here's an example of the King Rack with my bag. You can see these bags have had some wear and tear on them. These bags have taken me all the way across Southeast Asia for about 15,000 miles. Ordinarily they were on my previous trike, which was a 20-inch rear, but this is the 26, and I feel like it's still quite low to the ground. The King Rack has been designed as such to try to bring all of these bags to a bit of a lower stance to the ground, and I still have the opportunity to put something on top if I want to. A really cool accent on the King Carrier Rack is the fact that they have this awesome top plate here. This plate has the AZUB cut into it, and when you're looking at it from behind, it's really stylish. It's probably one of the most stylish racks that I have ever seen. So it's sort of like taking the rack to a whole new level. So here's the King Rack when it's completely disassembled. You can see here, it's very thin. It comes in basically 4 parts, and I can kind of hold them just like this so you can get an idea of just how flat they can get. I mean, that is something you can pack down quite small. It's amazing it goes from something so large to accommodate so much, and it can be consolidated into this. So for those of us that like to carry a lot of stuff but also have a quality ride, the King Carrier Rack from AZUB is an awesome solution. And the fact that it collapses down and is easy to travel with you if you're going long distances or going on a flight or something, that's all the better. I do like the fact that it's all compartmentalized, so you could You could do these 2 bags, or you could do the 4. You have the top bag solution, or you could actually just take the top bag off and expose that top plate there. And that top plate's beautiful in itself. It's like a piece of artwork. Contact your local AZUB dealer or go to azub.eu and learn more about the King Carrier rack and their full line of racks to take care of any of your touring needs. My name's Matt. If you're interested in following my journey, go on YouTube at the Gio Nation. Otherwise, take it easy and we'll catch you in the next one. You think you could figure out a way to fill up all these bags?